I am Tim Berners-Lee. I was born in London, England, on the 8th of June 1955. I attended Queen's College, Oxford, and graduated in 1976. While I was there, I developed my first computer with a soldering iron, a word processor, and an old television. In 1989, I invented the World Wide Web, an internet-based hypermedia initiative for the global information sharing. I did this while I was working at the European Particle Physics Laboratory. I wrote the first web client and server in 1990. I am, for all intents and purposes, the inventor of the World Wide Web, which most of you use each day and work and play, and which has revolutionized the way we do almost everything. I was brought up an Anglican, but like many people, I found it difficult to believe in all kinds of unbelievable things. And, like many people, I came back to religion when I had children. Why does everyone do this? Is it just that one feels that values and things are important for kids, that one wouldn't have time for it otherwise? I hope not. Or is it that having kids is such a direct, strong, stark experience that it brings thoughts of life and love again bubbling up through the torrid morass which otherwise clogs our thinking? Or is it that it just gives us an excuse? But for whatever reason, happenstance had it that our family lived in the Boston area where Unitarian churches are abound, and we were lucky enough to hit on a great one with a great minister. Unitarian Universalists are people who are concerned about all the things which your favorite religion is concerned about, but allow or even require that their beliefs be compatible with reason. They are hugely tolerant and decidedly liberal. The fundamental value and dignity of every human being is a core philosophy, and they have a healthy respect for those whose beliefs differ. They meet in churches instead of wired hotels and discuss justice, peace, conflict, and morality rather than protocols and data formats. But in other ways, the peer respect is very similar to that of the Internet Engineering Task Force. Both are communities which I greatly appreciate. In fact, when you look at the way Unitarians feel society works, and the way lots of the Internet and the web works, it might be fun to draw some comparisons. Let's take this with a pinch of salt. People are, after all, people, and machines are machines. Unitarians do not have peer respect for machines, but let's do it as an exercise. Decentralization. The Internet community always used to be as decentralized as the Internet itself. Newsgroups have no central server, and no central authority to determine what is and what isn't a new group. On the Internet, people are judged on what they say rather than who they are. There is very little structure. There is the idea that a society can run without a hierarchical, bureaucratic government being involved at every step, if only we can hit on the right set of rules for peer-to-peer interaction. So where design of the Internet and the web is a search for a set of rules which will allow computers to work together in harmony, so our Unitarian spiritual and social quest is for a set of rules which allow people to work together in harmony. Tolerance. In this decentralized world, the first common principle is of tolerance. I don't know who formulated the principle of tolerance in the Internet circles. Maybe it developed in the first motto: be conservative in what you do and liberal in what you expect. This is a guiding rule in Internet protocol design. Unitarianism is famous for its tolerance. Unitarians don't generally go around trying to convert other people. They respect those who believe in some sort of God different from theirs. And they respect those who don't believe in a God at all. Hope. Hope is the other thing that comes to mind is as common between Internet community and Unitarians. The whole spread of the web happened not because of a decision and a mandate from any authority, but because a whole bunch of people across the net picked it up and brought up web clients and servers. The actual explosion of creativity and the coming into being of the web was a result of thousands of individuals playing a small part. In the first couple of years, often this was not to a direct gain, but because they had an inkling that it was the right way to go and a gleam of an exciting future. It is also necessary for Unitarian philosophy that such things can happen, that we will get to a better state in the end by each playing our small part. Unitarianism is full of hope, and the fact that the web happens is an example of a dream coming true and an encouragement to all that hope. I think that there is a big link between Unitarianism and the World Wide Web. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Thanks to our heretic forebears, at least we can, these days, agree to disagree. Thank you for listening to my story. Please carry forth the gifts of freedom, reason, and tolerance, and our glorious tradition of heresy.
May we be grateful for the example of our heretics, past and present, and may we long emulate their forbearance and steadfastness, their sharpness of intellect, and the audacity of their vision. And may we both ponder and seek to emulate the courage of their convictions. In the United States, members of Unitarian churches make and wear T-shirts that read, "Heretic in good company." We are indeed in good company with the heretics of the past and those of the present. But look around you. Look to one another. Let us imagine the heretics of the future. Let us continue to be heretics in good company. I don't think we could imagine it any other way. Amen. Be ours a religion which, like sunshine, goes everywhere, its temple all space, its shrine the good heart, its creed all truth, its ritual works of love, and its profession of faith divine living. Amen.